Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Grimrock. We are standing at the entrance to level 10 Goromorg Temple 2. This is basically the last big level before the end game, before the last boss. But before I start exploring this part of the game, before I start exploring this place, I want to go back to the Fighters Challenge entrance at level 7, because I feel that my characters are powerful enough that I should be able to do that and clear that, to show you guys what exactly you gain from for completing the Fighters Challenge. I won't show you the whole passage to that place because there's really no sense, and I'm just gonna cut to that part and we'll do the Fighters Challenge, and after that I'll come back here. Okay guys, so we are in front of the Fighters Challenge at level 7. Basically 6, because this was through a entrance, but whatever. Let's put an item here so the portal that will teleport us shows up. And now there are a few ways to do this. You can, if you prefer, you can just go into the portal and start fighting the enemies, but in that case most likely not many of your characters will survive. What I prefer to do is cast some fire bombs, basically any kind of projectile attack through the portal, and when I finish, then a lot of the enemies on the other side will already be dead, and just finish up with melee attacks. There's still gonna be a lot of enemies left, but it's not gonna be as hard as without doing this. But before I do that, I also need to create some potions, so I'll cut to that part, guys. Okay guys, so created some potions, did everything I wanted before the fight, the actual fight, so now I can start doing what I want. So like I said, there are multiple ways to go through the Fighters Challenge, but what I prefer to do is do some... You can see you cannot cast spells to the portal, but you can throw fire bombs through the portal. So I'll just speed this up. Okay, let's go to the portal. Let's hope I won't die. So far, so good. My ranged character didn't die, so that's always good. As you can see, this place isn't that bad when your characters are more powerful. The problem is that there are so many of the enemies here that it's almost impossible to actually survive. I actually am happy that my mage died, because he is the guy with the most experience. So if he loses a bit of experience, I actually don't lose anything because of that. So this is actually a good thing for me, that he died. So we found some additional fire bombs. They won't recompensate for what I lost, but it's not bad. A golden key, very nice. Problem is that now without the mage I don't have any light source, which can be a bit of a problem because other characters cannot... No, I have a light source. Okay, but it seems like it's a bit less light than I'm used to. Now let me check the walls here, because I think there was also a secret somewhere. Yep. Ancient apparatus. Another golden item. A fine mechanical apparatus with unknown function. Maybe it's some sort of a calendar. And some poison bombs. Not really that great, but oh well. Let's see if there's some additional secrets somewhere. I think not. I think that was all. Yeah, it looks like it's all. I'm just checking if I didn't lose any ammo anywhere for my range character, but I guess I didn't. Yay, I got a shield of valor. And a portal appeared in the middle of the room, as you can see. Oh, I did lose something. I didn't pick up something. Poison bombs. Checking for more stuff. Nope, that's all. And the Shield of Valor gives me +10 evasion, +2 strength, and resist fire +20. So very nice. It was rumored that even a dragon could not harm the Emperor of Malan Tal when he carried his shield. So this is the best shield basically in the game. The same evasion as a heavy shield, but +2 strength and fire resistance. So very nice. So that's the fighter's challenge, guys. Now I will skip. I will basically cut to the level 10 to Goromorg Temple level 2, and we'll continue exploring from there. Okay, guys. So we finished the fighter's challenge, and now finally I can go to level 10, Goromorg Temple 2. Now let's see what do we have here. We have a round key that I cannot use anywhere. Interesting. Okay. So this door I cannot open from here, I guess. However, I can go here, right? If I remember correctly, we will be facing very annoying enemies in this level, also a new type of enemies. The mages that I was talking about in the last episode, that I was remembering that appear in the Goromorg Temple, I think actually appear in this level, not in the previous one. So we will most likely be facing mages, which are very, very powerful. They can cast a lot of spells. I think they can cast all spells from each magic school, so very, very powerful enemies with a lot of things they can do to you. I guess I am supposed to do this. Okay, a lot of ingredients for potions, so that's nice. And we got one of the heads that spits energy balls, so probably I have to make it go to the corridor here. However, first... Okay, I definitely hear something. The inner sunk room here. Behind a closed door. Another enemy here. Some switches. One switch here and one switch here. Okay, and what's here? You see the statues, those are the enemies that will be fighting the mages. They kinda look like from Cthulhu mythology. We got a red gem. I already have the green gem that I kept from earlier levels. And I think, if I remember correctly, there's actually a way you can... There's something you can do to use that. Okay, the pressure plate here doesn't seem to do anything. So, let's see what the... Oh, of course, one of the projectiles went here. Okay, I think I know what I am supposed to do. Yeah, this makes the projectile go. Wait. But there's nothing where... no place where I can actually hit this. So I guess I need to find another key. Yeah, I guess I need to find another key, and then I will be able to open the wall on this side like I did in the other room. So I first need to open, get a key from somewhere. Let's see what the note says. A note from Torum. I have come to the realization that you can only traverse through the dungeon starting from the top of the mountain. I think the dungeon was designed that way, but why? Torum. That's a good question, and we will find the answer to that soon. Basically the simplest answer is that the dungeon was designed to be a dungeon, not to be a dungeon, but to be a prison, more or less, for only one creature. However, no one remembers about that anymore, and that's why everyone who comes here dies, because the guardians kill them, more or less. Now, I made the projectile go, but there's definitely something more I can do here. Let me put a rock here. I definitely hear one of the wardeners, or mages, whatever you want to call them. Okay, let's try. Okay, so if I put a red... That's interesting. Okay, so I opened what I wanted to open, more or less. I wanted the Minotaur to hit him, but of course he missed and he didn't do any damage, and he didn't get any experience. Oh no, he got a bit of experience. Gauntlets of Valor, another part of the Valor set. I'm getting close to collecting the whole set actually. That's very cool. Very, very nice. Let's level the Minotaur. The more points the Minotaur has, the better in weapons, because he has low accuracy and every point increases accuracy by 1. So it's actually good to have as much points on him as possible. Okay, now I get it. So basically, the gem opens the doors depending on which side it is lying. Interesting. On which pedestal it's lying. Interesting. So now I can do this. Wait a sec. Let's open this, and now I can open this. Okay, and a bit of food, that's actually not gonna be bad. And now this opened, yep, and there's a spot to shoot at, to shoot to. So that's very, very good. I knew that there's gonna be something like that, I just didn't know that there are 2 keys you have to use to make that work. Okay, so now, since we did that, I need to set this like that, save the game. Okay. And just open the door here. However, before I go there, I need to rest. Okay, and we are back. Full health, full energy. So let's continue. But let's be careful, because there's easily a lot of things that can kill us here. I'm looking for any kind of item I can put somewhere. Oh, fuck me. Yep, those are the guys I was talking to you. I was telling you guys about. Mages that can cast multiple spells. You can see he casted a fireball, now he casted a lightning spell, now water magic, so very powerful enemies that can really fuck you up easily, so you have to be very careful fighting them. And they also have they can cast a magic shield that prevents them from taking damage for a short period of time, which is very, very bad. That's why I want him to come here. And there are multiple guys like that there. Very, very not cool. You see the whole room opened up basically. But they give a lot of experience, they give 1,000 experience for each kill. So they are they give twice as much as the blue dinosaur reptiles, or whatever you want to call them. So it's good experience and good place to farm, but they are very, very powerful. One funny thing about them is that they actually can manipulate doors. So if you hide, for example, in a room, you cannot feel safe because they actually can open doors, which is kind of a fun feature added, that they actually can manipulate doors, and you cannot feel safe even when you are behind doors, closed gates or stuff like that. There weren't that many of them, so that's not that bad. However, a few of my characters are getting hungry and all of my characters are kinda low on life. If I remember correctly, if I push this button here, more of the mages will come from a portal. So I will rest. Okay, and now, since I'm fully rested, save the game, let's do this. And let's bait them one after the other to come here after me. And just slowly kill them one after the other, like that. The problem, like I said, is that they have a powerful shield on them that prevents them from taking any damage. I don't know if it's a time thing or you have to deal enough damage for it to break, but it is not that easy. Okay, there should be one more here. Yep. Shit. Okay. The dismantler is a good weapon against them. Also on this level we will find the best weapon in the game, for basically the most damaging weapon in the game. Let's call it like that, because it's kind of hard to say it's the best. It depends on your personal preference, I would say. But definitely the most powerful weapon in the game will be here. The Icefall Hammer or Frostbound Hammer. I don't really remember the name of it, but it's basically a hammer that has the chill effect, the freeze effect, similar to the mage spell Frostbolt. So it's a very cool weapon. Okay, I guess I did everything here, so I can go in the portal. Now, where am I? Okay, I'm in a completely different place now. But at least there's a crystal of life here. I hear some enemies, and I don't like it. No, I don't. Oh, there are some stairs here. Interesting. Okay, so this is an interesting room. The life crystal blocks my way here, but I see there are some items there, so I'll most likely be able to get there. This is closed. But let's see if, yep, the red gem opened it, similar to what we saw earlier. And we found the Crookhorn longbow, which is probably, if I remember correctly, yep, it's not better than the crossbow. However, it's a bit faster, so overall my damage should improve, even though it's not that much better. Okay, so I switched to the Crookhorn longbow, a powerful bow made from the horns of a Crookhorn ram, some kind of creature we will never face or meet probably in the game. but that's cool. So remember guys to always keep gems like this if you find them. They can be very useful later on in the game. So now, another quake. You see, as we progress further and further, they are becoming more and more powerful. Let's see what's down here. And we are at level 11, the tomb. Interesting. So let's go up. So this is the way to go. Down to level 11 is here. So we could, I guess, go to level 11. But you saw that level 11 is very small and there's not that much you can do there. So let's go here first. Let's explore level 10 first fully. And then we'll see where else can we go. Another mage. Okay, are here a lot of those pesky rodents or pesky flies or whatever they are here. But first, some ingredients. Okay, how did you get out of there? A room with some of those pesky fuckers. Let's save the game, let's open it, let's kill them all. Graves of Valor. Okay, another part of the Valor set. Won't say no to that. Hidden graves are better than the ring graves that I had so far. So that's also good. So I have the full Valor set now. Yay. I'm very happy with that. So this is... Let's kill this guy. I also have to pick up all of my arrows because they were enchanted into fire arrows, and as you can see now, when you hit an enemy, they disenchant, so I have to pick them up every time, which is a bit of a pain, but I guess I'll manage. Let's level up the mage. So now that I have 24 in ice magic, and I have the improved frostbolt, I will start pumping points into fire, and just to have more and more damage from fireballs, now that I know how to cast them finally, or I guess I should say now that I remember how to cast them, because I guess I had the scroll earlier, but I just didn't remember, I guess, the combination. Okay, so we can go either here to this room, or we can go around. I guess I'll go around. Okay, longsword. I don't need a longsword, but if it's lying on the ground, I will pick it up just in case, because you never know what you need in this game. Sometimes there can be puzzles that maybe require me to put something somewhere or stuff like that. Okay, so I went through here, right, to this room. I killed some of those mages. Nothing here. I hope I won't find another mage here, but I kinda feel I will actually. Okay, and now finally I have some normal arrows here. I only want to cast now, use the frost arrows also that I have to have a normal stack of usable projectiles that I don't have to pick up every time. Okay. My characters are kinda low on life, so I guess I should think about resting soon. But I'll try a bit more without that. Oh, those aren't frost arrows, those are frost quarrels, I think, right? Yeah, those are for the crossbow. Okay, I'll switch to the crossbow for a second. Okay, now I definitely should rest a bit, because my character is almost dead. I see another door there, however. Interesting. Okay, let's find a room where I can rest. Maybe that room with, not here, here. This looks like a room where I can rest easily. Rooms like this usually are good to rest, because if you try to rest in a normal room, you usually get ganked while you sleep by enemies. Another collective dream. The broken mechanism controls the portal. From there we can escape. I am still too weak to move, but I am glad you are making progress. I need to gather my strength so we can live together. Yeah, right. The broken mechanism, huh? Okay. Now let's continue, since I'm fully rested. Now, this here leads somewhere, but I cannot go to that door yet. At least not through here. Poison bombs, frost bombs. Okay. So what's the catch? And a long corridor. I don't like this. But it's back to the place. Okay, so it's back to where I was. So I can either drop in this hole here, or I can go back here. I want to go here first. And see where I am now. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be connected to back here where I was, which would be actually very fun. What's this? A full helmet. I don't need a full helmet, I'm sorry. Okay, nothing here. So where can I go? Now this looks like it should connect in some way. So how do I switch? Yeah, I knew that there's gonna be some way to go here. A stash of items. Fire quartz. Not the best item actually at the moment, but Well, I won't be picky, I guess. And another note from Toru, most likely. Yep. Let's save the game and let's see what Torum wrote. I've seen similar crystals in the Temple of Nex, but compared to these huge formations, they were withered and lifeless. Those crystals certainly didn't have enough power in them to bring a full companion back to life. I wonder how many times I can still cheat that. Torum. Okay, so we opened the way. I can go here. Shit. That wasn't nice. But before I go there, I want to see what's in the hole here. So let me save the game. Let's jump down. Okay, that would be a gank if not for my ice magic that allows me to freeze my enemies. That would be such a gank if not for that little thing there. Okay, a frost bomb. Okay, I'm here, huh? Now let's see if there's any secrets here. I don't think so. This was probably just a room where you are supposed to fight a lot of enemies and get some basic items, but you never know. So let's... The doors here are most likely the doors that are the stairs, I mean here, are most likely the ones I saw earlier. Going up. Yep, and there's a shield of elements here. Okay, so first, let's put something on this. Okay, so now I got the door opened. Evasion plus 10. All elements plus 15. Very nice. So I'll give it to my Minotaur since this guy is using the Valor set. I just want the full set on one character. And I'll give this to my Minotaur. And since I don't need the shield, let's leave it here. Maybe the next adventurer will find it. Haha. I know some people that, some of my viewers on my Twitch stream, when I was playing Legend of Grimrock 2, told me that they like to leave items on shelves, items that they don't use anymore. For example, if they find a better shield, they like to leave their own shield that they were using so far on a shelf where the new item was, and pretend that maybe the next adventurer will find it and will be useful. It will be useful for him. So I guess it's a fun thing to do. If you want to roleplay a bit, or just if you want to, you know, do some fun things for yourself and feel good. Now there's something here. Okay, so I need 2 keys to open this, I guess. 2 keys to open this door. So first, we have the shrine and we have the caverns. Okay, let's go to the shrine first. have a feeling this is gonna be a gank room. And I was right, it's a gank room, but it's not as bad as what I was expecting, and I was scared. Okay, next guy dead. I think that's... No, that's not all. As you can see, I'm trying to hit them with all of the characters. So all of them will get at least a bit of experience. The problem is that the Minotaur already and the fighter already don't have energy. Okay. This was not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting this to be a full-on gank that won't allow me to retreat, but since it allowed me to run away in the corridor here and kill the mages one by one, it actually wasn't that bad. I was expecting much worse, so probably the caverns will be much worse. I can kinda bet that's what's gonna happen here. Let's hope not, but yeah, who are we kidding? I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna get wrecked here, most likely. I already hear a ogre, so most likely there's gonna be some creepy shit here. Two ogres in one room. Interesting way to put something. Okay, that wasn't that bad, Mr. Ogre. One ogre down and one left somewhere in this room. This place is huge, and I kinda remember a room similar to this And if I remember correctly, and I think I do, there's a lot of secrets in this place. And I think the holes here actually have some kind of significance. Either the holes or the size of the room. Okay, a note, most likely again from Torum. I've been wandering in the same area for a long time. My provisions are running out, but I think this cavern is my best bet for finding a hidden room or some treasure I could hunt for, or some creatures I could hunt for food. Okay, so Torum was running out of food. Okay, I have to go here, here. There's a closed room here also. 2 ogres there. There are 2 ogres there. Oh my god, this is gonna be a gank. Thankfully he didn't hit me that hard. Oh, and the ogre dropped a bag with something. That something being supplies, ingredients, which is nice. Ingredients are always nice. Okay, I hope really that was another ogre. Are you kidding me? This place is huge. This place is just incredibly large and vast. Okay, let's go to this room. Another note from Torum. The placement of the pillars by the row of levers is most peculiar. I'll have to inspect them more closely, Torum. Okay. Let's see if there's anything here on the walls. Man, this place is really very big. Not that many powerful creatures here, but a lot of them are quite interesting. And I hear something here. I forgot they are immune to... Yes, this is what Torum was talking about when he said that this is the best place to hunt for food. This room here, or at least the closest that you can get. Okay, so this character can level up. I guess I will start leveling up dodge, since I don't need anything else on this character. Okay. Ogres now aren't really a big deal, I have to say, compared to how powerful they seemed when I started the game. Now they kinda seem like a joke. I would want to get to 25 armor, however, getting to... Actually, 25 won't be that bad. I'll get Shield Expert, double evasion bonus of from equipped shield. So it's gonna be good for me to get that. Let's make some more energy potions though. I probably should stop using energy potions between fights. I should probably focus more on saving them for big long fights against some harder enemies. But I just don't want to use that much time on resting my characters. I feel it's not really that required from me at the moment. So the levels here are the ones that Torun was talking about. There's the second key that I need there. So I have to do something with the levels, most likely. But let me see first if I explore the whole place here. Okay, some throwing daggers. This column here. Hello. Here? Yep, here. Oh, and we found Torum. I remember now. This is Torum's corpse here. Remains of Torum, as you can see. Long ago, decayed remains of a human. The bones have a strange aura. And we find also the best axe in the game, ancient axe, which sadly we cannot use, but as you can see it has 36 attack power, so much more than the dismantler. However, it is physical damage, it doesn't have any bonus. But this is the best axe in the game. A axe that has probably seen more split skulls than any other in the history of mankind. A helm and a Hearthstone bracelet that gives us protection and attack power. Okay, I will use that. That's good for me. So let's read what Torum wrote. Finally, I discovered a stash of supplies, but once I got in here, the wall closed, shut behind me. I have been too confident in myself. I thought I knew how the rules of the dungeon worked. Torum. And now, my ink is starting to run dry, and I haven't had a crumb to eat in days. I can hear them whispering behind the walls. They knew I wasn't on their side. I'm too weak to walk. I'm trapped. If only I could resurrect or return to the life crystal. We actually can save Torum. Not save in the sense of resurrect him, but if this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the playthrough, guys, that if we take his corpse to the life crystal, we will unlock Torum mode and we will basically be able to play as Torum. And now you hear a distant sign of relief. And that, my friends, allowed us to save Torum, or save his soul, I guess, in some way. And now, when we finish the game, we'll be able to play in Torum mode, which I already explained. Is basically you create only one character, you name him Torum, and you get a unique character with a unique combination of skills. If I remember correctly, he can use fire and water magic, or fire or air and water magic, plus access, plus armor, and has a special feat allowing him to move faster than twice as fast as other characters. So basically a very unique playstyle. You don't have too much things you can do because, like I said, you play as one character only. So it's much harder also, but it's very unique. Just because, I'm sorry, for the fact that you're playing with a character that has a unique combination of skills and moves very fast. So let's jump in the hole first. I want to see... Where am I? Okay, that's actually very good. I found the last skull, the 5th skull. Problem is that now I am in a room with no escape. At level 11, the tomb. So let's just go through it, I guess. As you can see now, when we are so far in the game, the slimes really aren't too big of a problem. The only real problem is that the Minotaur is actually losing a lot of energy very fast with the special attacks. Because the special attacks you get from leveling up your weapon skill actually use up energy. A lot of energy. So... that's one downside of that. Of course, this guy is overburdened. Oh man. Okay, where am I? Here. Some crab food. Okay. Poison bombs, why not? Okay, this side is done. So here. Some shurikens, one shuriken actually. Stairs, most likely back to level 10. However, I need to check how do I get... Now, this place, this room that I cannot access yet, I think I can drop down from one of the other holes on the upper level. Here, however, this also looks like I can drop down. You can see light there. See where exactly I am. Okay, and now, okay, I am back here, so I still need to get this trapdoor here to open somehow, but first let's go back here. Now I jumped into this one, right? So maybe if I jump into this one. Yep, I am on the other side as I predicted, so good observation from me. Good observation from me. Okay, and now I can open this. That's interesting. So I actually got to this place here. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this place is where we get the Icefall Hammer, or whatever the name of that weapon is. Basically the best mace in the game. Now, since I will say that, I will tell you guys that this part of the commentary is actually post-commentary. I had some problems with with the Audacity program when I was recording, so I had to record this part of the game again, and you can see we got the Icefall Hammer. Cold vapor rises from the huge frost-covered hammer. Moisture in the air turns into snow when the hammer passes through it. -5 accuracy, 35 attack power, and it has the ability to freeze enemies. Now, I didn't notice that actually picking up the weapon opened some gates or some doors, and in a moment we'll be ganked by enemies. As you can see now, some of the doors open and some enemies will start attacking me. But at this moment, it's basically a as you can see, the weapon is incredibly powerful. This is basically a test for the weapon, more or less. Really, those enemies now aren't in any way a problem. So we got the enemies down, and I guess we are going to be getting out of here in a moment. I'm just checking the niches where the enemies came from, to see if there's some additional items. This is, I guess, supposed to be a trap for you. You saw the huge amount of damage, 110 with a normal hit of the weapon. It's just ridiculous how hard hitting the Icefall Hammer is. Very good weapon. Great damage, great stats on it. And the frost, the ability to freeze enemies is additionally incredibly useful. Let's get out of this place. And you can see that the gate that was closed earlier is also open now. So it's a additional plus of getting the weapon, I guess. Enemies just die so fast now. And we're back where we were earlier. The stairs again. And we're done with this place. So now, finally, we can start playing a bit with the levers. Let's see what Torum's note said about them. The placement of the pillars by the row of levers is most peculiar. I have to inspect them more closely. Torum. So we know from this note of Torum that we have to play around with the levers in some way. I think the way the pillars are located, it should be the indicator on how the lever should be. So if the pillar is back here in the back row, I think it should be either up or down, and depending on which position is proper, the other should be the pillars that are close should be opposite to that. And you see that it worked. We got the key, but also we are getting attacked by one of the Goromorg Mages. And I missed that like a noob. now finally he's coming after me. And die. So now that we have the best weapons in the game, it's fun because we actually have 2 elemental weapons. The sword, the dismantler, deals lightning damage, and the frostbound hammer deals frost damage. So we are getting back to that room that was closed earlier. We got both of the keys that we needed for there. Let's save the game and let's see what is exactly behind the door. Another enemy. I guess they added some because we killed everything here and it would be just too easy to just go through it like that. So we cleared both of the rooms here, so now we can proceed here. Of course, first we need to kill another mage. Why not? Why not, indeed? And I should not get hit there, in my opinion. But the spells sometimes in this game are very... The animation is slower than the actual hitbox, I think. A lot of times, but he just doesn't want to come in melee range. Finally. And you see how much damage we are dealing, especially with the Minotaur. Let's level him up. 41 mace, very high. I probably won't have enough experience left. I will probably not gain enough experience to level up one more time, but okay, so let's open the doors. Let's save the game and let's open the doors. 1, 2, and we got a portal and a closed, basically, trap door. Okay, so let's see what's in the hole. We jumped down and there's... I'm pretty sure this face here will start shooting at me the moment I start picking up the items. So let's do as a real adventurer would do, and let's put something on the plate, on the pedestal, before picking up our items. And thanks to that, we are not getting wrecked by the face, the statue. So we got a scaled cloak. It's a bit better in terms of dexterity, in terms of evasion, but it doesn't give any stats except of evasion, so I'm just gonna use it on my dexterity character, my rogue basically, not dexterity character, and that's the best use of it for me at the moment. The Huntsman cloak I think is just a bit better, since it adds some stats. And we're back in the room, so now let's turn back the portal and let's go through it. And where are we? We are in a room that was closed earlier for us, that we couldn't access, close to the entrance to the next level. This is basically a, I would say, almost must room, a room that we basically more or less have to, or should at least go to get the prison key that we'll be using in the next level, which is the prison. So you can see that we opened it, we opened the room from the other side, there was a button. You can see the pictures on the walls representing mechanisms and the mages. So we cleared the whole level. Let's go to level 11. And you see we are at level 11. Level 11 at the moment is only a passage for us to level 12, but later on we'll be able... Level 11 is the tomb, I'm sorry. Level 12 is the prison. So the prison key we'll be using at level 12 later on. Level 11 at the moment, the tomb is basically shut for us. We can only pass through it, but we'll be able to get what we need there later on. So we are getting very close to ending the game, guys. Next episode will probably be the last episode. I will clear the last 3 levels in the next episode, since, like you can see, the tomb is very short at the moment. We explored a big part of it already. Level 12 is also not too big, and level 13 is kind of a additional level that we only go to for a moment. So I'll be ending the episode here, guys. Next episode will be the end of the playthrough. Thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about the playthrough, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya, guys.